One local church is set to hold its annual picnic this upcoming weekend. More on that, plus League Stadium is set to play host to the third edition of a big Father's Day event, and Kurt Guxell talks with Luke Zeller about basketball camps he's hosting locally tonight in sports. All of that and much more is up next here on the 18 WJTS News. Hello, I'm Bradford Raths. We begin tonight with DuBois County Clerk Bridget Jarboe reminding voters to be on the lookout for voter postcards as a reminder of the upcoming election. Jarboe says her office has been fielding several phone calls from folks asking what needs to be done with the card and what the card really is. Jarboe says these cards go out to all registered voters in Indiana. She says this mailing was the first mailing. Jarboe says no action is necessary because if the non-forwardable first card reaches the voter at the right address, nothing is done. However, Jarboe says a second mailing will be done if the first card is returned undeliverable by the Postal Service. The second mailing will be forwardable. The second mailing is where a voter would need to update their information. Once that second card is received, a voter would have until July 24th to update their voter information before being placed on the state inactive list. She says federal law mandates that inactive voters remain on the registered voter list for 2 federal election cycles, up to 4 years. At that point, an inactive voter can then be removed from the registered voter list. Additionally, the law stipulates that the county has to try to contact said voter twice by mail before a voter can be reclassified as inactive. Jarboe says a voter must be on the inactive list in order to be removed from the register unless there is some other way that you qualify to be removed. Aside from the mailings, these include being deceased, being convicted of a crime and put in jail, and or submitting a form authorizing the cancellation of voter registration. Now, being on the inactive list does not make you ineligible to vote. Jarboe says people on the inactive list can still vote in November, and once they vote, they will be reclassified as active voters. St. Joseph's Catholic Church is set to hold its annual picnic this weekend. The picnic will take place from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the church on Sunday. Chicken or roast beef, corn or green beans, mashed potatoes and gravy, dressing, slaw, bread, dessert, and beverages will be served starting at 10:30 a.m. A drive-through service that will serve chicken only begins at 10 a.m. The cost is $9 per adult and $5 per child ages 5 and younger. The Plaza and Parish Center Dining Hall will be playing host to several different things throughout the day. These include food booths, mock turtle soup, ice cream floats, and a grand raffle. Children's games and musical entertainment will also be featured throughout the day. The 7th annual 5K run and walk associated with the picnic is set for tomorrow. The race begins and ends at the church on 13th and Kundeck Streets. There is a bit of a twist to this year's race. It will feature a new scenic race route, automated timing, and cash prizes for the overall finishers. In addition, each participant will receive a t-shirt and will be entered to win attendance prizes. Race day registration will be available before the race begins tomorrow morning between 7:15 and 7:45 a.m. To register, you can get a flyer at St. Joseph's Church or print one from the church's website at stjosephsjasper.org. For additional information, you can call 482-7257. All proceeds will go towards the maintenance and upkeep of St. Joseph's Catholic Church. A reminder to members of St. Joseph's Parish, due to the picnic, 11 o'clock Mass will not be held this Sunday. With Father's Day just around the corner, folks in Huntingburg are gearing up to hold a special celebration. The 3rd annual Celebrating Fathers event is set for Friday, June 13th. The event gets underway at 7 p.m. at League Stadium and Huntingburg City Park. The goal of the event is to honor, promote, and celebrate the role of fathers in the community. Huntingburg Mayor Denny Spenner says this event has succeeded thanks to the people who have organized it.
All the people who have gone into organizing this, I want to give them full credit and congratulations on making this a night that people look forward to. It's a great chance for fathers to come out with their kids and see a movie, enjoy the park, enjoy just a great evening in town.
Now, there will be free food and music in the park from 7 to 8:15 p.m. that evening. The celebration singers will be featured during that time. The main event gets underway at 8:30 p.m. in League Stadium. Former Indiana Mr. Basketball and Washington Hatchet star Luke Zeller will be speaking. The speech will be followed by a showing of the movie Hoosiers. All events are free and open to the public, and all fathers who enter the gate will receive a free gift. Now, the Celebrating Fathers event is just one of several things going on in Huntingburg on June 13th. Ribbon cuttings at Spuds and Stuff and Yes Power Yoga, and the third 555 run will also highlight the day. Finally this evening, the Indiana University School of Medicine will help to oversee a 3-year, $30 million concussion study being funded by the NCAA and the Defense Department. The Concussion Assessment, Research, and Education Consortium will involve athletes from up to 30 universities. It will be led by IU's School of Medicine in collaboration with the University of Michigan and the Medical College of Wisconsin. Psychiatry Department Chairman Thomas McAllister will lead the Research Projects Administrative and Operations Center, which will be at the IU School of Medicine. The IU team also will provide data management and analysis, specimen storage, and clinical trial support. Plans call for an initial collection of data on about 7,200 athletes from 12 colleges. The goal is to grow it up to about 37,000 athletes across 30 different sites. All right, coming up after the break, your local forecast, sports with Kurt Gooksell, and Inform with Gary Fritz. That's all up next here on the 18 WJTS News. Local people watching local people.